Let's be honest, nothing makes your palms sweat quite like being put on the spot to explain a chart in a meeting. But what if you could do it with, total confidence? Well, in this explainer, we're going to give you the exact tools to do just that. Let's get into it.
We've all been there, right? The spotlight is on you. Everyone turns to look. Your mind just goes blank. The panic starts to creep in. You're staring at all these lines and bars, and the only thing you can think to say is,
that dreaded phrase, the line goes up. Look, it's not technically wrong, but it doesn't tell anybody anything useful, does it? We are going to fix that right now. Today, we're swapping that out for a vocabulary that sounds clear, confident, and genuinely insightful.
Okay, first up, let's master telling the story of a trend. We're going to start with the most common visual you'll probably see, the line graph. It's all about showing change over time.
A line graph's entire purpose in life is to show movement, how something has changed from one point in time to another. You should really think of it like a little story with a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Okay, this right here is where we level up our language. Instead of a generic go up, we can get so much more specific. Did sales rise steadily, or did they soar? Did prices just drop a little, or did they plummet? You see the difference? These words, they add precision, and they paint a much more vivid picture for everyone listening.
And here is the payoff. Sales go up is fine, but sales rose steadily from March to May before peaking in July. Now that tells a story. It has detail, it has a timeline, and it immediately makes you sound like you know exactly what you're talking about. So think of these phrases as your building blocks for any line graph. You just have to identify a few key moments. Where does the story start? What's the main movement? And what are the most dramatic points? The absolute highest peak and the lowest valley. That is your narrative, right there.
All right, let's keep building on this. Next up, bar charts. Now, if line graphs tell a story over time, bar charts are absolutely perfect for making clear, instant comparisons between different groups or categories.
Exactly. The moment you see a bar chart, your first thought should be, okay, what's being compared here? Is it sales between different regions? Maybe performance between two products? The length of those bars gives you the answer in a single glance.
and hey, just like with the line graphs, we've got specific language for these comparisons too. You can talk about the relative size, which bar is the largest. You can make direct comparisons, is one similar to or higher than another? And you can even talk about performance, who outperformed who.
Here's a super simple strategy for any bar chart you see. Start broad. What's the big picture comparison being made? Then zoom in on the extremes. Point out the highest and the lowest values. And finally, describe the key relationships between the different bars. It's a simple, logical flow that works every single time.
Our final tool in this data storytelling kit is all about slicing up the pie. Pie charts aren't really about trends or direct comparisons. Nope, they are all about proportions.
That's the key right there. A pie chart always represents 100% of something. Each slice just shows you what percentage of that whole it represents. It's perfect for understanding composition, like, say, market share, or how a budget is allocated.
Now, this is a fantastic little cheat sheet. It connects these descriptive phrases to their rough percentage values. So if a slice is clearly more than half the pie, you can confidently call it the majority. If it's just a tiny sliver, well, that's a small fraction. This gives you a really powerful way to describe proportions without even needing to see the exact numbers.
So the formula for a pie chart is pretty simple. First, define the whole pie. What does that 100% actually represent? Then, call out the main segments, focusing on the biggest slices first, and then maybe touch on the smaller ones. It's just a clear, logical way to present the information.
Okay, so we've learned the vocabulary for trends, comparisons, and proportions. Now let's put it all together. We're going to build one simple, powerful framework that you can use every single time.
This 4-step structure is your new secret weapon. Seriously, it works for any chart. Step 1, a simple introduction. This chart shows. Step 2, pull out one key data point. The most important thing to see here is. Step 3, describe the main story using all that great new vocabulary. And finally, Step 4, offer a quick conclusion. That's it, a perfect, professional answer every time. And that's really what this is all about, isn't it? Don't think of it as just reading numbers off a screen. Think of yourself as a storyteller. The data, well, that provides the plot. And the vocabulary we've covered today, that gives you the language to tell that story clearly and compellingly. So I'll just leave you with this. Armed with these new tools, you're no longer just a spectator when you look at data. You are the narrator. So the next time you see a chart, ask yourself, what story will you tell? Thanks for watching.